Here's just like a random crazy idea, but you take militia, well-regulated militia. What if we classified all frameworks of gun ownership into different militias? You've got the handgun militia, you've got the rifle militia, you got the assault rifle militia. Even though you can argue the term assault rifle is it's still just a gun.
Yeah.
But so now we've got these three militia groups. If you want to go buy a handgun for self-defense, you join this handgun militia within your own state to obtain your weapon, and you follow your state's laws through it all. And now you've got this well-regulated militia process to own guns.
Huh. Okay, let me think about that. So, So we basically everybody is its own militia. So it's you still have the right to the gun, but you have the right through a militia, and the militias are based on the kind of guns that you have ownership through, so that you're still getting the training and doing all that stuff, right?
Right. So to join this militia, there'd be processes to get into the militia.
I like that as long as there's my only fear, just thinking about it, is that like somebody would take that as like, and it would get to their head, right? Like they're like you better back off. I'm part of the pistol militia, so I could have the right to shoot you now. Like, no, you don't. So I think maybe if the training was very clear about where their rights are, then I could 100% get on board with that.
And I mean, I feel like there's enough programs out there. You're simply just putting a different verbiage on these things. You know,
that's actually a really interesting idea, because then it wouldn't be like you need to get a background check. You would just need to be a member of the militia. So interesting. So instead, like if I needed to sell my pistol to somebody, I'm only allowed to sell to people in the militia.
Potentially,
right?
Yeah. I mean,
and the militia can be like, you don't have to get into the militia. You can be denied access to the militia. So it's a well-regulated militia, and you're denied access to the militia because you are not fit for service, right?
Right. Yep.
That's actually a really good idea. As long as we're not activating people with guns in the wrong situations. I think like, for example, if we were like, we need to activate these militias with all these guns right now for the protests, I'd be like, whoa, that's probably asking for a problem. But
we already have like camps of people. You got people with no guns, you got people with guns. So now you've got people with guns. Like, why not create regulated militias for people to have their guns in?
But one thing I really like about that idea is if the United States were to ever get invaded, right? Because I know that sounds so crazy today, but like, who knows? 100 years in the future, like, we don't know the situation we're going to be in, right? If we were to be invaded, we have these like extra militia groups that are all trained to know each other and can communicate and like work as a team. That's awesome. Like that could lower our self-defense budget. Yeah, that could lower our self-defense budget. No, I like serious. Yeah. Like you lower our self-defense budget, and then all of a sudden we have these like extra militias, so we have all these people on standby, like ready to kind of take up arms if needed. That's actually a really awesome idea. I like that a lot.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does kind of support the Second Amendment and how it states, well-regulated militia, because the intent was to fight against foreign invaders, or I guess it's government, but
yeah, and actually having it be an organized militia even makes it more likely that you could fight against a tyrannical government if needed. So that's still scary, but
well, in that case, by that argument, maybe the government wouldn't go along with this idea of people in power in government until you get them to go along with it and see it as a good thing.
Jason, what just happened? Did we just solve gun control? I think we did.
Maybe.